we first started, it's all about the music, you know. That was the whole reason why we started. I mean, being in Nepal, we didn't have the privilege to check out jazz. I mean, it wasn't like we could go and check out jazz in New York and all these places. So we brought jazz here. So it's all about music, pretty much the essence of having musicians come from around the world, share their energy and music and that joy. And jazz has this open field of improvisation. You know, we bring our own element and our own roots, and that's what jazz allows. I feel it's very organic.
The reason Jazz at Temple House was my favorite event was everybody participated in such a unique way. The blend of Nepali music and jazz was done in a really amazing way. Everything fit together so well. It was truly a magical event. I remember just taking a deep breath afterwards and thinking to myself, I'm not going to experience an event like that for a long time, and maybe I never will.
To see Bijay take his dad's place was also very special. You know, again, an emotional thing for me. Bijay and my performance, that whole first section of the piece we dedicated to Robin Dai was not really rehearsed. So that was also like fun to see, okay, let's see what we can do. You know, there were certain sections we had talked about, we are going to do this and that, but we had not actually played. And so that was, I think, a really special moment for me because of Robin Dai, and we really felt his presence, and it was so good to see Bijay keeping his dad's legacy.
We got to do a master class with some of the students at the Kathmandu Jazz Conservatory, and it seems like that they've created a community of young people that are really interested in the music, and that's going to be the future of the music here, and it seems to me that it's headed in a really nice direction.
We need a drummer?
Currently at KJC we have close to 300 students. Even though we call ourselves a jazz conservatory and most of our teaching methods revolve around jazz repertoire and things, but at the end we're just trying to provide good music education so that the next generation is skilled and competent to, you know, take the scene forward.
Our Kathmandu is really one of the most interesting cities, you know. For me, sometimes it's not even a city. Sometimes it's almost like a village, because there are certain pockets of it, like you'll see, you know, cows and like farms and stuff, and then you're out and then it's this bustle, you know. So there's so much stimulation. There's so much energy in that, and I think that reflects in our music. You know, for all musicians, our everyday life, our social structure, our surroundings are kind of projected in the way we perform and all of that. And for the most part, I feel like a lot of the jazz cats get really stimulated in this city. You know, this is some special city that way. Like whoever have come here, they have that stimulation that I think comes out in their music. The energy of the team, the volunteers, the musicians, the city, it all comes together, and it becomes a wonderful experience, you know. So kudos to everybody. Thank you for all that energy.
Toute bagaille bien rangée pour choisir toute marchandise là. M'en descend par la savane, l'un patché dans l'homme et moins. Parti bel en garde là. Parti fiamment fier mes amis. Sur une coupe à côté. Ou bien des trois petits popotes. Toute bagaille bien rangée. Vous choisissez toute marchandise là. Monsieur passé bon moins. Tournez tête libre pour garder moins. Mettez dans y a la bramie. Comme si nous déjà connaissons.